In this class, I'd like to introduce you to SyncTree Studio's screen and functions. After you sign in, you can see the various functional menus in the left sidebar and a page link button in the upper right corner. Let's look at the side menu first. This menu consists of the main function of SyncTree, which creates and manages back-end APIs, and an additional functionality that helps you use the AP more effectively. Create and manage the AP, which is a key feature of SyncTree, right through Orchestra. SyncTree implements the AP with block coding and manages it with a collection of blocks named BizUnit. In short, BizUnit becomes one small AP program file. There is a slight difference between the two. But even if the AP and BizUnit are considered the same, it is not a big problem at this stage. These BizUnits can be grouped and managed according to the nature or functionality of the business. This group is called the app in SyncTree Studio. In summary, the Orchestra of SyncTree Studio is responsible for creating BizUnits with block coding and classifying them into apps and managing them. Proxy list is a page that has a clear path to the endpoint that calls BizUnit, which was created and publish it externally. This is the value that needs to be registered when creating BizUnit. And I'll explain it again later when creating BizUnit. The credential is the function to generate and manage authentication key values that can only be called by users who have passed a particular AP. AP access can be managed by issuing different credential keys for each user and app. Dictionary is used to specify different values for different stages of development. After registering the values for each development step, you can call the set value by adding the dictionary block in BizUnit. The trail is a page where you can check all the history, like your sign-in, BizUnit save, build, etc. in SyncTree Studio. I use storage when I need to import data from the DB that I created with the AP. DB storage supports integration with various commercially available databases, including MySQL and Oracle and PostgreSQL. If you enter the connection information of the database you want to connect to, you will be registered immediately. Storage blocks allow you to obtain DB information from BizUnit. Query Manager registers and manages the query statements and the procedure syntax that controls database. SyncTree provides AP portal pages with Studio. The AP created by Studio can be uploaded to the AP portal, and external users can view information about the AP, specifications, and call paths endpoints in the AP portal. Portal provides the capability to manage the AP and AP portal users to upload to the AP portal. In the upper right corner, there is a link button to help you use the Studio smoothly. First, the person characterized icon has the My page to manage the current account, the guide to check the manual, the form to check announcements and facts, and the Studio button to return to Studio at the end. SyncTree Backend No-Code School will introduce starting with the basic function of creating APIs and uploading them to the AP portal, and various additional functions step by step. Thank you for watching the course.